Hey everyone, Saki here, back with some more Peglin. Let's jump right into it and play some Cruciball 7. Strange Brew, refresh and crit contributed damage. Popping Corn, heal 1 for every 12 pegs hit during battle. And Ambidextrary. You can discard an additional orb. Poppycorn I feel like is very OP. It synergizes well with a lot of relics. But I don't think it's that strong early. You need a lot of the relic synergies for this to really pop off. Still pretty good, but you need some relic synergy to make it work. Ambidextrary I think is really awesome if you have a large deck of orb, but I think it's really weak early because you don't want to reload your deck that often. Strange Brew is the strongest early game pick, but I think Popping Corn skill is way better than Strange Brew, so we'll take the weaker early game and we'll try to make this Popping Corn work. So we took sort of a scaling relic. That generally means you don't want to take a lot of elite fights early on. But I'm a sort of greedy player, and even though I took this scaling relic, I sort of still want to fight elites. So if possible, I want to try to hit this love question mark and possibly fight 1, maybe 2 elites even in this top portion. So I'll try to clear towards the left and go to the question mark and possibly fight an elite. Alright, the standard slime level. Let's start by trying to attack the bombs. And seems like we have a clear shot now in the bombs. I'm just gonna start clearing pegs off to the left to make our exit easier. I think it should be fine now. I could throw one more peg to the left just to be safe, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, easy first level. I think this is definitely one of the easier ones. Bolt it's pretty good early, does good AoE damage. Bramble is really good if we end up fighting the Minotaur elite fight, because we can end up paralyzing him, giving us more time to do damage and stuff. Multi-ball is also pretty strong. Let's check our boss fight. I don't think I've ever actually hit a Bramble on the mole. And it might actually be detrimental to hit the Bramble on the mole, because I'm not sure if he gets paralyzed in front of you, if he continues attacking or not. But since I do want to take elite fights, I'm gonna take. I think I'm gonna take the Bramble, just in case there's a Minotaur. It makes the Minotaur elite fight a lot easier. Bolt Orb is good AoE, but I don't think the AoE is that important in stage 1. It becomes more important in stage 2. Although, if we get the 3 plant elite fight, Bolt Orb will be much better than Bramble. But generally I feel like it's easier to find AoE orbs than good single target ones. So I'll go Bramble here. I don't want to duplicate all orbs since over half the deck is stones, so we'll duplicate a random orb. And I wanna... I think I want to take more question marks. Although it'd be nice to get another orb for this elite fight. Yeah, I think I'll go for the question mark. Let's aim to the opposite side and use some momentum to bounce to the side I actually want to go to. Usually it works if I aim to the opposite side. It didn't in that situation, but this is fun. Another easy level. I don't think it particularly matters which direction we go, but I'm gonna end up clearing towards the right side because just in case our next traversal fails, I want to be able to hit these question marks instead of taking a regular fight. So I'll clear towards the right. I think most of the pegs to the right have been cleared out, but I'm not entirely sure. And I sort of end up killing all the enemies, even though I'm not really aiming for any pegs or bombs at all. I've just been sort of mindlessly throwing stones and orbs to the right side. Upgrading Bramble gives +1/+2, but upgrading the Dag Orb gives 3. In general, I think it might be a bit too risky to upgrade Dag Orb. Usually it can just whiff on the crit and do just 1 damage per peg. So I'll go for the more consistent upgrade on Bramble. Oh, so we actually do end up getting the Minotaur fight in this question mark, and luckily we have a Bramble in our very first throw, so that's awesome. Let's go ahead and paralyze the Minotaur. I'll try to aim towards the middle to get a decent chunk of these pegs. That was scary. We end up bouncing the Bramble towards the right side, and I thought it wouldn't fall into this middle portion here. Nice. So the Minotaur is paralyzed. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get a high damage shot off. This is a tricky board where I'm not able to do a lot of damage sometimes. I'm not sure if I can get a good roll if I just aim a stone into the sort of slope here. The more consistent play would be to just aim for this refresh, but I'm not sure if I can get higher damage if I aim into this curve here. Maybe if I aim into the curve, the stone will slide off and maybe bounce off a few pegs here, but that doesn't seem like it'll do a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna aim for the refresh, since on our next throw we have the option to get a Dag Orb, and the crit might spawn in a good spot after we hit the refresh. Okay, so the crit does spawn in a clear position for the Dag Orb, but the thing is, if I aim directly for this crit, I might not hit a lot of pegs. I'm wondering if if I should bank my shot to try to get more damage and hope that the preceding bounces will end up hitting the crit. Although maybe our first shot has enough momentum to bounce high enough to hit all these other pegs in this upper section. I'm gonna end up trying that, I think. So let's aim for the crit and hopefully the momentum carries us to hit a lot of other pegs. Alright, the run out didn't go how I expected. I thought the momentum would bounce us into this upper section. Did not end up happening though. I'm gonna discard to try to get to the dag orb and the bram ball faster, and I'll use a stone to hit the refresh so that we get more pegs for our higher damaging orbs. The bram ball is at the is potentially at our third throw. And the crit doesn't spawn in a good spot either. Looks like the refresh can be easily reached if we decide to go for it. I think I'm just gonna try to discard and go for a high damaging shot with a regular stone here. This was a pretty unlucky orb order. Alright, so the crit spawns in a easy to hit first shot for the dag orb. But I don't know what the bounce is gonna be like. Hopefully it bounces in the middle. I'm gonna try for that. Nope, I end up bouncing to the right side. We do end up hitting a fair amount of pegs though, so that's nice. And let's discard for the bram ball to paralyze the Minotaur. Maybe I can try to aim the bram ball to this left portion in the middle here. I can try to kill the momentum and have it slide down and hit the refresh maybe, or at least clear some pegs around it. Close, we almost hit the refresh there. So the Minotaur is only paralyzed for one turn. I think I will discard to try to go for some higher damaging orbs. Maybe we can even... No, I think the Minotaur will reach us before the bram ball hits, actually, before we can throw a bram ball actually, so maybe we shouldn't actually go for the reload. And we should just go for higher damaging hits. Yeah, actually, I don't think I should go for the reload. I think I should probably just go for higher damaging hits. The crit spawn's in a good position also, so let's go for the crit. $15 damage is pretty low. Alright, doesn't seem like we can hit a lot of pegs here, so I'm just gonna aim directly for the refresh. Alright, we start with dag orb, but the crit is in a hard to reach spot. So I'll discard it and aim for this middle portion here. Wow, 22 damage each hit. So we have maybe 4 more hits. Maybe our popping corn can heal us. I don't know if it'll heal us for 13. Actually that seems unlikely. Maybe we only yeah, we have 4 more hits, I think. 4 times 22 for 88. The crit spawn's in a good spot. Let's go for that. I think we should be fine. All of our stone hits have been averaging around like I think like 22 damage without a crit. So I think that if we hit a crit and hit a few pegs, I think we should be completely fine. I don't think I should go for a refresh. I should just try to go for high damage shots. Or a reload, sorry. So let's go for that, but I also kind of want to clear towards that refresh also. We have to get one more refresh in order to kill the Minotaur. I'm just wondering if I should try to greed and get more damage by hitting these the pegs at the side instead of aiming directly for the refresh. I think I will try to greed, and hopefully the momentum will let the stone hit these orbs that are blocking the line of sight of the refresh. Alright, a fair bit of damage. Nice, so we get clear line of sight of a crit with a brown ball. I think this usually kills the momentum of our orb whenever you see these two bounces on the aiming line. So let's do that. Hopefully we can kill the momentum and drop on the refresh maybe. Oh, that did not kill the momentum at all. Oh, we end up doing a lot of damage there. So my goal is to kill without reloading now, and I think the best way to do that is to try to go for this crit, but it looks like the line of sight is actually blocked. So I think I will just try to aim towards this right upper portion here, and hopefully we can do an average of 9 damage per shot. I don't actually expect to deal 18 with this first stone throw, but we can try. Oh, well, just 2 more pegs needed, but it's fine. Not sure we can take the next elite fight. I think you can take the same elite fight back to back, but it's looking really risky, not because we took so much damage from the Minotaur. So I think I'll end up pathing to the right. We're in trouble if we don't heal, and these question marks end up being elite fights. But if we upgrade the Bram Ball, that's more damage, and it also gets overflow. I think we should probably take the heal, and because out of 3 question marks, I don't know what the chances of each one being an elite fight, but I think it's basically run ending. We do and encounter an elite without healing, so I think we'll just take the healing here, not greed for an upgrade. Bouncers contribute to damage. I'm not sure what this means. There's a relic that gives you damage on wall bounces, but I'm not sure how that's different from this relic. Crit also refreshes the board. I think this is really great in the early game. I'm not really sure what this ring does or how it's different from the wall bounce damage relic. So I'll go with the crit also refreshes the board. I don't think I'll willingly take the elite fight. That's bad. Why didn't I just throw there actually? Took 5 damage for no reason. So generally you don't want to take stones, but 9 HP might be too much to give up in the early game. I think I'll take it. Hopefully one of them is an upgraded stone. Oh wow! All 3 of them are upgraded. That's awesome. Wow, that's a huge high roll. Which side do we want to go here? I think I'll go towards the left because the left seems like it has more options. There's the regular fight, there's an elite fight, and there's also some question marks. I think it provides more flexibility than this right path. Oh wow, we get an Orbalisk also. This is awesome. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 orbs. Our Orbalisk is gonna do a crazy amount of damage. How much does it do? It does 816. Wow. So maybe we do want to take more elite fights now. We can take 2 more potentially. Let's still go towards the left for more flexibility. And maybe we can do it by aiming the opposite direction. So let's try that. Take a moment to rest, plus 15 HP, but potential negative effect. I've taken this choice before, but nothing negative happened to me that I could tell at least. Maybe one of the stones were taken though, or maybe one of my orbs was taken though. I think I'll try this. Plus 15 HP is too much to give up. At this point in the game, I feel like. Was a stone taken? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, actually, I can't tell if anything bad happened. I think all our stones are still here, and nothing happened to the orb. Yeah, I actually don't know what that encounter actually does. Pegboard starts with 3 bombs. Awesome. Let's take the question mark. Okay, Minotaur fight. And we got really lucky. And we start off with a Bramble. That's actually huge. And it's lucky that we start off with a level 1 stone. So let's discard the stone, aim for the crit, and pray for the best. Oh, huge run out. Alright, so there's a stone level 2 here. I don't think I will discard it. It's higher damage than all the other level 1 stones in the deck. But I'm wondering where I can land a good shot. I can maybe just aim for this left upper portion in the center, but that procs a refresh, and I'm not sure we want to do that this early. There's still a lot of pegs left on the board, but generally to get the highest damage you have to aim in the center of this board. So maybe I should just end up aiming in the center here, and if I proc the refresh it's whatever. So I think I'll go with that plan. Alright, we didn't hit too many pegs, but we proc a bomb. An easy hit for the Dag Orb. I think we'll just go for that. Oh, and I forgot, the crit is also a refresh, which is really nice. Alright, so we have the option to throw an Orbalisk here with a really easy refresh, and I think that will basically guarantee that we hit a lot of pegs and do a lot of damage. So let's try that. Oh, we actually cascade into the middle there, and we don't fall off the right side. That's huge. Wow, the Minotaur dealt upwards of 50 damage to us last turn, but now we're actually going to end up just killing the Minotaur before he even reaches us. Alright, I feel a lot more confident about taking these 2 elite fights down here. But our deck really isn't suited for AoE, so if we run into the plants, that might be pretty bad for us. I'll take the level 2 throw. because the crit is easy to hit. Maybe we even kill the Minotaur here. Nope. Level 1 stone, but I think we can just kill the Minotaur before a refresh. I'm gonna start clearing pegs for towards the left side, just to give me the option of going towards it. Let's try to get some HP with popping corn also. I haven't really been optimizing that. There were a few battles in which I could have hit a few more pegs for more HP. 69 HP, nice. None of these orbs provide AoE. Our fight is against the mole. Echo is... It relies on you having a lot of other orbs first, and it relies on... there's too much RNG involved with the Echo Orb. Basically, it has to come after a higher damaging orb, and you have to want to deal high damage on the turn that you throw the high damaging orb. And that doesn't always happen with the with the mole fight, basically. But it does provide AoE, actually. One dag orb might not do that much for us, since we have a lot of single target damage with our stones and Bramble and Orbalist. I'm not sure how much one dag orb would actually change the strength of our deck, but Echo Orb would provide some AoE. I think I'll go with the Echo Orb because I want the AoE. And I think I will take this elite fight. The board will contain 2 additional rerolls. Immediately deal 1 damage to the targeted enemy for every 2 pegs hit. Peg bag. Additional refreshes synergize really well with our popping corn. That's just more pegs to hit. Or more chances for refreshes means more pegs we can hit. Mental is pretty good early. This actually, or it's pretty decent overall because it just does a lot of single target damage, more than you would think. But I think the peg bag is really... I'm not sure here. I don't know if mental or peg bag would help more for the mole fight. Probably mental. But peg bag scales better the more synergies you have. This is a tough spot, and I think it actually affect the outcome of the run greatly. Shoot. But the additional refreshes would help a lot if there's a plant fight that we're gonna take. I'm gonna go peg bag for more rerolls, and we'll take the elite fight. Hopefully it's a Minotaur. I'm not sure if they can spawn, the same elite fight can spawn back to back, but it might end up being oh, they can. Alright, we fight the Minotaur again, this time with additional refreshes. This time we don't start with the brown ball in the upper portion of our deck, but we got pretty lucky to have this Echo Orb spawn after the Orbalist. That means if we end up taking a really good Orbalist shot, the Echo Orb will also do a lot of damage. Or, well, it'll do 15% of the last damage. Actually, maybe it's not that great, now that I think about it. But anyways, I think we discard our level 1 stones to get the higher damaging ones. And let's try to get a good hit right from the start. .22 damage, pretty mediocre. We get a easy hit for the dag orb though, so I think I will discard that. Discard the stone in lieu of shooting a dag orb. The only problem is we cleared out these pegs in the middle, so that means if the dag orb does end up bouncing towards this middle section, it might just fall straight down without hitting any more pegs. I'm gonna try to hit the crit and bounce the dag orb all the way to this right side. Hopefully it doesn't end up falling just straight in the middle. Oh, I forgot that the crit is also a refresh. Okay, never mind. It did end up falling towards the middle. If the crit wasn't a refresh, it would have fallen straight down. Alright, so we can get the refresh with the Orbless to refresh all these pegs. That's going to be a lot of damage. Let's go for it. $88 damage. So the Egg Orb is guaranteed to deal 13 damage. Wow, actually that's actually not as great as I thought. I'm a bit sort of regretting taking the Egg Orb now. Hopefully it doesn't come back to hurt us later. So I think I'll just discard it for now, since it only does damage if we hit a crit, which doesn't seem too likely with the crit being all the way to this left side. And we'll just take the Bramble to guarantee paralysis on the Minotaur. And I think I'll try to hit this refresh on the left side, or maybe I should try to hit the refresh on the that's blocked by these pegs in this curve here. I'll try to go for that. I think I'll discard since a lot of the pegs are still present here for a higher damaging stone. Alright, level 3 stone here. Let's hit the refresh, try to bank the shot towards the middle. Nice, it ends up working. And we hit the refresh at the bottom also. That's very nice. Since we only have to deal 24 damage, I don't think I'll end up going for the reload. Let's check to see where we want to go. I think I want to go towards this question mark. I don't mind if it's another elite fight. Although I'm worried about the plant fight. Our AoE is lacking. We're basically relying we're basically relying on the Egg Orb to carry us if we end up running into those huge health plants. But yeah, I think we should be able to kill the Minotaur without reloading. And let's try to clear a little bit towards this left side here. I'll take the upgrade over heal. What are we gonna upgrade? Egg Orb. If we upgrade the Egg Orb, it does 30% instead of 15% of the previous attack. Upgrading the Bramble gives +1/+2, and Brambles deal more damage. It paralyzes for more, and it provides overflow. I think our AoE damage might be really lacking, so I think we might have to start upgrading this Egg Orb, although I'm not sure because maybe we want to steer away from this Egg Orb plan, but it's currently the only AoE we have. I can see stage 2 being really rough if we don't end up hitting any more AoE orbs, and we might end up just having to rely on it. So I think I will upgrade the Egg Orb, just because this accounts for the worst case in which we don't get any AoE orbs. Whenever you take damage, deal 2x that amount to all enemies. This doesn't really synergize with anything we have right now. The largest synergy I can foresee in the future is picking up a red bomb relic, where all bombs are converted to red bombs. They deal more damage, but you take like 4 I think this inconspicuous ring, it might be too weak. I think it just means that every time you bounce an orb, it contributes to damage. It might be fine. We don't really have anything that synergizes with this ring for now, but I don't think we need the early game power. So I think I will just take the Ring of Indignation and hope that we get something that synergizes with it later on. Let's go to the question mark. Oh, Bolt Orb. That's some AoE. Duct Orb for some healing. And Ball of Lightning. It's a really synergistic orb that can very easily hit a bunch of pegs. I think I should aim for the Volt Orb here, since I'm really worried about stage 2 and our lack of AoE. Alright, so we end up landing on the Duct Orb, which is fine. I would have preferred the Bolt Orb, but it's all good. And why would I take the elite fight over the regular fight? It might be risky, seeing as we're fighting the boss right after. Just looking at my deck here. I'm really scared about a plant fight. I think if we run into the plants, they're gonna end up, we can clear it, but they might end up doing a lot of damage. Maybe 50 plus damage. We're currently at 77 HP, I believe. Or somewhere around 70. So I think I will take the safer option, and we'll try to take the regular fight. Maybe we can hit an AoE orb here also. Alright, let's try to deal as much damage to this small plant. And let's shoot towards the side that doesn't have the refreshes. Alright, we dealt enough damage to where the plant can be killed in one bomb, but I don't think I can hit a bomb with one throw. We might actually be able to kill this plant if I discard and go for the Dag Orb here, and I'm gonna try to do that. Our run out did not go how I thought, but we ended up doing a lot of damage, which is really nice. I don't need a Duct Orb here. Maybe we can try to... No, actually, I think it's better to just aim for a bomb here. It's more consistent, and that lets us get to the plant easier. We end up hitting a refresh though. Nice, one bomb proc, two bombs proc. That clears the plant out, so we won't be taking any more shots from it. And oh, we end up killing everything actually. I think we have enough health for the mole fight. Normally I would upgrade the Duct Orb, but since we have such a huge lack of AoE, I think I will upgrade the Egg Orb here. I don't really have a clear shot towards the middle. Maybe I can tank a shot off this bottom orb here, have it bounce towards this middle orb, and have it fall straight down. Hopefully that happens and I don't go into the fire. That's not quite what happened, but we don't go into the fire, which is great. Alright. We start off with Doctor Orb. Honestly, I think we can throw the Doctor Orb here. I don't know if the Echo Orb accounts for the Doctor Orb, the healing that Doctor Orb gets. Our other option would be to discard and just throw the Echo Orb, but I think it only does like 1 damage on crit. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything really. So we kind of low rolled on our first throw. Both of them are really low damage, but it's fine since the mole is hiding right now. The question is whether I want to throw the Echo Orb or the Doctor Orb. I think I'll just throw the Echo Orb since I just want to deal damage. Maybe we can get like a full heal or something off it later. Oh no, actually the Doctor Orb is level 1. I don't want to use it here, actually. I thought it was like level 2. Yeah, we won't be doing a lot of damage with this Echo Orb. Just 1 damage per peg. That's fine though. Orbless can target from anywhere. I made a mistake last time we had this mole fight and didn't account for that. But hopefully we can shoot towards this left side and have the Orbless fall there and not fall straight down this gap I made in the right side. Nice, it does go towards the left. Oh, maybe we can even hit the crit at the bottom? Massive damage, wow. So our current orb is a Dag Orb, but it seems, I don't know how likely it is for us to hit the crit in the bottom right. I think I will go for just the stone level 2. I don't really have to do anything too fancy here. I think we have plenty enough health that honestly it doesn't really matter what we do too much. But let's just take the consistent damage since I'm not confident in hitting the crit. Discard to go for better orbs. Discard the Bramble since it doesn't really do much. Although I guess we could have thrown the Bramble, and then next throw we could have thrown the stone, and maybe we could have had the level 3 stone be for when the mole is right in front of us. Oh, okay, the mole actually, I think he comes out next throw actually, but we have so much health. The mole is missing so much. I don't think it really matters. Let's try to hit some refreshes. Nice, that's an easy mole fight. Icicle is AoE. I think we'll just take the AoE here. Thus for Batu, this orb is really weird. I think it requires a lot of bomb synergies to make it work, but generally it's one of the weaker orbs, I feel like. And I think Bramble gets a lot weaker after stage 1. It's still fine in stage 2, but I feel like it's better to take AoE orbs over Bramble. So let's go for the AoE. And we do end up getting a red bomb synergy that basically fixes our AoE problem. And we also have a relic that synergizes with it, with the popping corn, gives us HP. Um, only issue is that our deck is sort of weird now. We have so many stones, and the likelihood of us hitting our Docked Orb off our rows is lower, based on because our deck is so large. But I do think that this red bomb build is way too strong to ignore, and that we should actually try to change our build in order to accommodate these relics. So I'll take the Sapper Sack, and we'll try to remove all our stones, slim down our deck, upgrade the Docked Orb, maybe even duplicate it, and that should hopefully that brings us to a win. I think I saw double chests at the top portion, and looks like there's no known elite fights on this map. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, 2 chests on the left side. So I think we definitely want to aim towards there. I'm not sure if 5 of these guys can spawn at once, but I think I'll try to just aim for this red bomb to proc it. I forget how much damage these sword guys do without the shield. I don't know if it's 10 or 7, but let's just proc the bomb. I think it's probably at least 4 damage, and if we just proc the bomb, then we can avoid that damage. Only question is whether or not I want to discard for other orbs, and I think I don't, because as long as I just discard as long as I just proc 1 bomb, all the enemies on screen will die, and we can bramble for the next enemy that spawns, so that he can't teleport to us, or he can't move to us. These guys teleport, so I'm not sure if bramble affects them actually. I guess we'll find out. Hopefully we can proc at least 1 bomb. Wow, we don't proc any bombs. Oh, that's 10 damage. Ouch, that hurts. Yeah, let's actually discard to go for higher damaging orbs for this enemy that's gonna spawn. And it looks like that enemy didn't spawn actually, so I think the max enemies on screen have appeared. And I guess we'll just try to... No, actually, we'll just try to proc 1 bomb. But actually, I think these guys have to teleport forward to hit me. So we could take an off turn here to try to just clear some pegs, which I think I'll do that actually. I'll take an off turn to clear pegs towards the left side. Something, I don't know what's happening, but the enemies all have like a shadow behind them. That's kind of scary, and I don't know what that does, so I'm just gonna try to clear towards a red bomb now. Let's try to bank our shot off the top to hit the red bomb. I miss. That's not good. Hopefully nothing bad happens to me here. Okay, they just end up teleporting. I guess that signals that the enemy is about to teleport. That was lucky. I had no idea what that signified. Let's just proc the red bomb here. Don't want to take another 10 damage for free. We end up procking 2 red bombs. A bit overkill. Hopefully we don't hit too many more. Well, 8 damage is still less than 10, so that's fine with me. So that signifies that that enemy's about to teleport. I think it's really important for us to hit the left, to go to the left side. So much so that I'm gonna aim towards the left instead of the middle. I feel like we can guarantee hit more pegs in the middle, but I think it's really important for us to drop to the left here. Alright, and now we can get let's take the guaranteed kill. Because I don't want to take 10 damage here. If we hit this crit, we only have to hit 4 pegs, which I think is likely. The crit is also a refresh, I keep forgetting. Nice, and we don't end up proccing any red bombs either. Definitely want to upgrade the Doctor Orb here, since we have sort of a self-damaging build with the red bombs. And I think this will fall cleanly towards the left. Let's hope it does. Not that clean, we end up banking a shot off a peg, but that's fine. Alright, lots of bombs on the screen. I think we can end up just waiting for these 2 upcoming enemies to spawn. We don't have to aim for any bombs, I don't think. So they'll take 2 turns to spawn. And I also want to throw the Doctor Orb during this battle. So if we discard and then discard again, we'll have the option to discard on our 3rd throw to throw a Doctor Orb. So I think that's what we'll do. And let's just aim straight in the middle here, because I don't want to proc the bombs early. Actually I think I do want to proc the bombs early. We want to kill this archer at least, because the archer deals 4 damage. If we can kill the archer, then it's worth procking a red bomb early, instead of waiting until all the enemies on screen to proc a red bomb. But I don't think that's gonna be possible anyways, since there's so many bombs on the board. So let's just aim towards the center. Hopefully we don't end up proccing too many red bombs. One red bomb proc. And I guess it's an oxymoron to call the red bombs because all of them are red by default. Oh, okay, so both enemies spawn at the same time. So now the question becomes whether or not I think I can heal more than 4 damage, because the archer will deal 4 damage to me, and I think I definitely will. So I'll discard here, just take an off turn, and I'll throw the Doctor Orb, and hopefully we can heal more than 4 from this. The crit is a refresh, but it seems hard to get to, and actually this refresh seems hard to get to also. I'll just aim for this refresh on the left side here. And hopefully we end up hitting a red bomb along the way also. Oh, that was lucky. We got saved by the moving pegs. Nice. Looks like we're gonna end up full healing. We proc 4 red bombs, I think, but I think that's no, that's not a full heal. So close though. Our build is basically a red bomb build now. It's fun to take lots of orbs, but I don't think we want to make it harder to find our Doctor Orb. So I don't think we should take more orbs now. It's sort of boring, but I feel like that's just how strong this red bomb build is. If you're going purely for the win, I think this is the best choice. Fireballs are really scary with red bombs. Let's not take them, and let's make our deck as slim as possible. Honestly, we'll take the question mark, since I don't mind taking elite fights, and we want as much opportunity to remove orbs from our deck as possible. We don't take it, and that could actually be huge. We missed 2 chances for orb removal there. That's bad. Let's discard, because I think we'll be able to kill in 2 shots. So I want to be able to throw the Doctor Orb in this battle. This next shot should kill. If we hit one more bomb. That misfire might actually be really important. Too many bombs are proccing. We have an overkill of 2 bombs. We're gonna skip orbs. Yeah, actually, these regular fights aren't gonna provide us much value at all. I don't think, unless there's another Doctor Orb we can get from this. We want to clear towards the center, and let's try to throw the Doctor Orb in this battle. I'm sure we'll proc some bombs along the way, so I'm not gonna worry about aiming at the bombs. Yep, there we go. There's one red bomb procced already. Alright, let's keep discarding to go for that Doctor Orb, and I'll keep putting pegs in the middle so we can get an easier drop. Alright, I think as long as we clear that peg in the center, yep, we have a really easy drop. Alright, let's proc the red bombs now. This should do it. Hopefully we don't proc any more than this. Nice. Upgrade an orb. We can upgrade our Doctor Orb. I think that's the play. Or is there a higher damaging orb we can upgrade right now? We will have a wall fight, so it's not entirely important to upgrade our Doctor Orb right now. But I think I will just... this might be a mistake, but I'm just gonna upgrade the Doctor Orb for now. Since I eventually want to get rid of all these other orbs. The only one that I would consider upgrading is over the Doctor Orb is either the Bramble or the Eye Circle. But our AoE is covered by the red bombs, so I don't think upgrading Eye Circle is that important. And we also just do so much damage with the red bombs that I don't think upgrading Bramble matters that much either. So I'll just upgrade the Doctor Orb here. Hopefully we can find something that takes care of the DPS check required for this wall fight. A lot of enemies on screen. None of them are ranged though, so I think we can actually take our time. Let's try to clear towards the center, because the flames are going to be on the side. And I'm not going to go for, I didn't go for the red bomb there, because I want to wait for the mage to spawn before I go for it. Alright, so now we have Persist 2 on our Doctor Orb, and that's really important for red bomb builds, since you end up taking a lot of self-damage. So much so that it's scary to throw other orbs and stones if you aren't throwing a Doctor Orb while you're proccing the red bombs. Alright, one shot on this red bomb and green should be wiped. Only issue I can see is that the middle portion is not cleared out that well, but it's gonna take a while to clear it out. I could min-max really hard and just keep discarding to clear out all the middle section, but that's gonna take a long time. Upgrade an orb. Let's go for the Bramble, I guess, for more single target damage. And hopefully we can drop in the center here. Don't take too much damage. Nice. you're immune to damage while reloading. That's fine. I want to go to as many question marks as possible so we can remove orbs. Get the chance to remove orbs at least. Nice. This Peglin will remove an orb for us. And our weakest orb is definitely a stone. Makes our orb list worse. But I think it's the weakest orb we have. And let's take the fight since we're strong. I guess it doesn't matter which side we go to. We can try to proc these bombs in the middle. I'm not actually sure what you get from proccing all the bombs, but I think it's something. I think it's like a benefit or something. I'm not sure though. I don't know what happens when you proc all of them. The board will contain 1 additional crit. Okay. Let's try to take more fights. The crits also refresh. If we end up getting a relic that refreshes the board, or refreshes bombs also, we'll end up doing a lot of damage, both to the enemies and to ourselves. I think I just want to discard to get to the Doctor Orb. I don't know if this is a regular fight or an elite fight. Anyways, I think these brick hopping guys, they deal like 8 damage, I think, per shot, and they can both attack at the same time. 2 can attack at once if they're close enough. So I think I will try to go and proc a red bomb here. Okay, we proc 1, which kills the first enemy. Oh no, actually it doesn't. They only do 300. Okay. Alright, so I think if we don't kill these first 2, then they will both hit me. But we have Ecorp here actually, so we're guaranteed to kill these first 4 mobs. And yeah, so I think I'll just go for that. Let's clear towards the middle also. Alright, and maybe I can min-max by just stalling until our Doctor Orb is up, but I don't think it will matter too much, so I'll try to proc the red bomb here to end the fight. Alright, we missed, so we might actually end up getting to the Doctor Orb. I was impatient there and I missed the shot on the red orb. Maybe we can hit something though? Nope. Do end up healing the full though, off the popping corn. Let's see how much damage this guy does. Oh, he can actually attack since he's brambled. Actually in that case we can min-max even harder by stalling until our Doctor Orb is up. Oh, that's interesting to know. Let's go for this red orb, or red bomb. And now we end the fight with full HP, since we end up stalling out for our Doctor Orb. Let's upgrade here, and let's upgrade the icicle for more AoE. I'm not worried about the regular fights anymore. The only thing I'm considering now is the final boss of stage 3, and you definitely want more AoE for that fight. Alright, let's keep discarding for Doctor Orb. Ideally we wait for more enemies to spawn before we proc red bombs. Looks like we proc one, but I don't really care either way. We should proc a red bomb here, since I believe both these archers take 1 turn to attack, and they deal 4 damage each. So taking 4 damage is less than taking 8 damage. 2 red bombs were hit. Now we only have the mage left. Question becomes whether or not I want to stall until Dark Orb. I'm just gonna aim for the bomb. Oh, I could aim for that right bomb. Maybe this actually kills without... No, actually it doesn't. And we end up taking 4 damage more. Because we don't end up killing this mage, I think I will just end up stalling for the Dark Orb. Nice, we don't kill here. And hopefully we end up healing a bunch more damage than we took. Same for that crit actually. Alright, that looks like a full heal to me. Get an upgrade also on the eye circle. Mirror Fate with the eye circle. I'm not sure if the mirror can reflect back some special shots. I don't know which special shots it reflects back. I feel like it doesn't reflect back an eye circle since it's piercing, but I don't know. I know it reflects back a bolt orb. Anyways, I'm just gonna aim for red bombs since I think each of these plants deal like 4 damage or something. So if we can kill them both off, then I think it's fine. Not sure if I should. I don't think we'll get to the Dark Orb no matter what. So I'm just gonna keep the eye circle in case we only hit 1 red bomb somehow and we need a bit of cleanup for everything else. Plus the stone also reflects back on the mirror and will do damage to me. I think we already hit 1 red bomb, and so we basically have the kill already. Maybe my priority should have been to clear towards the center. And we could have ended up actually just stalling towards the Dark Orb since I think we would get a full heal off it anyways. Honestly, we could take this eye circle, but I think it's better to slim our deck. Let's try to get a bank shot into the center here. Oof, we end up falling into the fire. Let's try again for another bank shot. Not what I was expecting, but it's fine. Alright, can we take down the wall? Our first shot is bad. We have a stone. Although, it's level 2, and I think we'll actually hit enough red bombs to kill the enemies in front, so we can line up a clear shot on the wall. Let's go for that. Oh, maybe we won't actually hit any red bombs? Wow, we hit no red bombs there. 120 damage wasted. That's not good. The Dark Orb will do guaranteed 60 damage, but I think we can do much better than that. It's risky aiming towards this right side because there are so many pegs missing on this bottom portion here. But hopefully if we do end up falling towards this right side, we can hit either this crit or this refresh. I think it's really high priority to proc the bomb so we can start lining up shots directly at the wall. The wall actually one-shots us, by the way, if you didn't know. He doesn't actually do any damage. When he reaches you, he just sucks you in. And this is looking bad. It's looking like we won't actually hit enough red bombs to kill the first enemy. Alright, We don't need the Doctor for this fight. Let's drop towards the center. Hopefully we can hit a crit or refresh. Okay. Our first red bomb hit. That was really unlucky that we didn't end up hitting any red bombs until now, actually. And Bramborb doesn't affect the wall either. Let's hit some red bombs. Hopefully we can hit a refresh here also. Nice, we hit the crit. And we hit a guaranteed crit for the Dagorb. At least I think this is guaranteed. Let's be really sure here. Yep. Alright, this wall fight is actually looking really scary now, actually. I think I severely underestimated this fight. I thought the red bombs would carry us, but I guess we don't have enough synergies to quite make it pop off yet. There's lots of bombs on this side, so let's go for that. And the crits are also on this side also. I think we should discard the stone to get to higher damaging ones. The level 1 stone at least. Hit the refresh? Oh no, this is so bad. We end up falling right into this gigantic gap that we've made. Sort of seeing the end here for us actually. Alright, 2 red bombs procced. Can we hit a refresh though? I'm a bit worried. We have these massive gaps that all our orbs and stones keep falling down into. Alright, I think that's guaranteed, possibly? Oh boy, that is not guaranteed. That crit in the middle there. Maybe I can kill the momentum with this bank shot and hit the refresh. Nice, we do hit it. And the red orb bounces us up a lot and we end up hitting the crit, which is huge. And let's hit the refresh on the bottom, please. Nice. We hit the refresh on the way out also. Alright, that was huge. I think if we missed that, we would have actually been in huge trouble there. I think I'll fire towards this right side, because that's where a crit is. Although we could fire towards the left and hope that we end up hitting the crit at the bottom. I'll go for the right side since the crit is higher up at the top. Seems like there's going to be a higher probability for us to hit it. We end up whiffing on the crit. The momentum was killed too much, but we get a refresh off the bottom. Let's go for that crit there. Oh, the refreshes are in really bad spots. Hopefully there's a crit that spawns near the top for a Dagorb. Oh, and none of the crits spawn at the top. I think I need a Hail Mary here. I have to hope that the Dag Orb hits a crit. Otherwise, I think we might actually die. It looks like we don't have that many. Yeah, we need to deal a lot of damage somehow, and we already threw the Orblisk, and I think we'll die. We'll end up getting sucked in before we can get a reload in, and it's not even guaranteed that the Orblisk will be early on in our reloaded deck. So I'm just gonna pray that the Dag Orb procs a crit here. Please. Oh no! That's so bad! Hit the bomb maybe? Oh no, oh no, no, no. Alright, Ice Circle. Maybe if we throw it to this left side, it'll stick, and it'll end up hitting the crit. Please? The refresh at least, maybe? Let's go for the crit on this side. Hopefully we end up hitting it. Oh no, not the huge gap in the middle. Okay, we can hit a crit here with a level 3 stone. Hopefully this is a lot of damage. I mean, it's a lot of damage, but I don't think it's quite enough. I have to pray for something here. We hit the crit? Hit the refresh? I think we're dead. Wow, maybe I underestimated this fight way too much. I thought we were completely fine, but maybe I should have ended up upgrading some of our single target orbs over our AoE orbs there. Oh, that sucks. You can't pull up the orb inventory when you lose the game. So yeah, so in hindsight, I think I would have upgraded the Dag Orb. And there was probably some single target orb options that I could have taken actually. Wow, that really sucks. That build definitely could have worked. I think we definitely could have won with that. I just had to play it slightly different in stage 2. Anyways, that's good to know that we need a bit more single target damage for this boss. Alright, well, thanks everybody for watching, and stay tuned for some more Peglin. Bye everybody!